guys, so it's Monday. I'm gonna show you what we have prepared for dinner tonight. This is just a little prepping. I'm gonna let it marinate for a little bit, and then whenever I have everything ready, I'll show you guys everything else that I'm pairing with it. I decided to make ranch chicken drumsticks and then a barbecue marinated drumstick. So the reason why I'm doing two is because my cousin also lives with us and she does not like barbecue at all, but she's a ranch lover, and I've made this chicken marinade on chicken thighs before, so I thought I'd bring it or put it on chicken drumsticks. So this one right here, I literally just used, usually I use regular ranch seasoning, but they only had buttermilk available, so I used that one, the restaurant style dressing, dry ranch seasoning. I used a pack of this. I used some paprika, garlic powder, and some adobo, and also black pepper, and I drizzled olive oil on it as well. And then this one right here, I used balsamic vinegar, just regular balsamic vinegar, and then 2 packs of sazon, which is this right here. Let me show you. 2 packs of this. So once I put these in the oven, this one I won't put anything else on it. This one's good to go after marinating for 30 minutes to an hour. Once this is cooked halfway through, I will gently coat it with barbecue sauce on both sides, and then I'll let it cook even longer and let it get a little sticky. And I'm gonna pair both of these with homemade mashed potatoes and some green beans. Usually I use fresh green beans, but my son really likes the canned green beans. I think it's because of how soft they are, so that's what I'm going to be using today with it. And I will season that with just a little bit of adobo as well. All right, so here it is. This is definitely something that we make over and over again. Okay, so today we are making chicken lemon garlic orzo soup, and I went ahead and I already chopped my veggies. There's celery, onions, and some carrots. I doubled the recipe because there is 5 of us that live here, but 4 of us that will be eating this, and I like to make a little extra so we have some for the day after for lunch, because I really don't like to cook lunch. I rather just cook breakfast and dinner, and that's it. And there's also garlic that goes in here, but we have to saute this for a little bit before we put the garlic in there. So it smells great already, even though there's just veggies in here and butter. I did also want to share that I have a cute little helper. This is Matt. Every single time I make dinner, he just wants to help. With breakfast too. He loves helping me make eggs in the morning. I feel like also having him help, sorry, I forgot I left the water running. Letting him help me makes him a lot more interested in the food and not as picky. So when he helps me cook, I feel like he's more than likely to eat what I make. There are times where I make something he doesn't eat it, like if there's a lot of veggies in there, or he's just not feeling it. But most of the time he eats everything that I make for him when he helps. Alright, so I went ahead and I put in the garlic, let that saute for for a minute. And then I went ahead and put the broth in here and the chicken, and I'm just waiting for it to cook up a little bit for about 15 minutes. It said on the recipe. I will also link that down below so you guys can have it too if you guys are interested. It said to use chicken breast, but it said you could use chicken thighs, and I think that chicken thighs are the best. Chicken thighs, chicken drums, those are my favorites. So that's what I decided to use. Okay, dinner is ready. So it's Tuesday night. We are having lemon chicken orzo soup, and all I have to say, this is such an amazing soup. It literally reminds me of chicken noodle soup, but lemony. And of course the pasta is different because we're using orzo. I use a whole lemon in here. It said to use a teaspoon or a tablespoon, but I put a whole lemon. And I still felt like it wasn't enough for me. I mean, everyone's different. Some people like things super lemony, some people don't. And I also cut some lemon on the side just in case anyone wanted to add the extra lemon. So today I'm doing a turkey taco stuffed peppers. These are the peppers that I have already cut and then like rinse the inside and clean those out. I have already diced my onions, got that on the skillet. Let me show you this. I got it on the skillet. So I already cooked my ground turkey until all the pink was gone, added my seasonings. I accidentally added the black beans before letting it simmer for at least 10 minutes, but that's okay. That's all right. So I added those, and then after it simmers for a little bit and it's thickened, I will add my rice and the rest of the ingredients. I will also have this link down below as well. All right, so this is ready. I did not add the corn just because Nick does not like corn. So anytime there's a recipe with corn in it, I always tend to put the corn on the side because I'm a corn lover. And I know my cousin is too. So I'm gonna go ahead and stuff these peppers, and then I'll show you what it looks like before I put it in the oven. It already looks so good. And I took a little taste test, and honestly, it's really good. All right, so this is what it looks like before I put it in the oven. It says to put it in there for 1 hour and 25 minutes with a little bit of water in the pan. It also said to use pepper jack and cheddar cheese, but I do not like pepper jack cheese, so I just used cheddar cheese. But these look awesome. At first, I was really nervous that the rice wouldn't fit in all bell peppers and I was gonna have some left over, but actually they all fit perfectly, so it's gonna be so good. I'll show you guys the end result whenever it's done. All right, so this is the dinner for tonight. This was honestly so good, and I will be sure to add the link that of the recipe down below as well. If you like this, definitely give it a thumbs up. Good Thursday, guys. So tonight for dinner we are making chicken hibachi. You can use whatever meat you want, of course, but I chose chicken because we are a huge chicken family. I took 3 huge chicken breasts and I cut them all in half, and I just seasoned with garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And then I'll do the same on the other side, and once it's cooked, I'm just gonna cut them up into cubes and put in some teriyaki sauce and let it get well. And then this is our veggies of choice. We use these veggies all the time. These are our go-to. This is squash, zucchini, and sweet onions. And I only seasoned this with garlic powder, onion powder, some chicken bouillon powder, and soy sauce, and then a little bit of teriyaki sauce as well. So over here we got the pots going. Usually I do it like on a little skillet griddle thing, but I didn't feel like doing that. It tends to get really smoky when I do it like that, so I chose not to do it. In here I'm just gonna do our veggies, and then in here I'm gonna do our chicken, and of course, like I said, when it's halfway through cooking, I'm gonna cut them into little cubes and throw in the teriyaki sauce. And then right here we have our rice. It's done. So I'm just gonna take the lid off and let it cool. Ooh, sorry, steamy hot. I'm gonna let it cool completely, and then I make our rice last. Like I said, I always have my little helper. So here's the veggies. I literally just put a little bit of oyster sauce, garlic powder, a little bit of salt, pepper, and then a little bit of teriyaki sauce, and that's it for that. Here's our chicken cooking. I wish I could show you guys like from finish to start, but I lost my camera holder. So once I find that, I can definitely do a in-depth video of this. If you guys would like, just give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. All right, this is what my homemade hibachi looks like. It's so good. We make this all the time. This is definitely one of our go-tos. But yeah, I did it with chicken, some veggies that we really like. I wish I had mushrooms because I definitely would have added that. A little bit of fried rice. If you guys